So what we're going to look at today for year 6 is multiplication. We're going to multiply a 2-digit number by another 2-digit number. Don't worry if you've gone on to multiplying a 3-digit by a 2-digit. This is good practice for when we come on to that over the next few days. So if we look at our first example, 42 multiplied by 16. Hopefully you've remembered that we always start bottom right. So we always start with this 6. And we're going to multiply this 6 by the units. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go up. And we're going to do 6 times 2, which is 12. I'm then going to go across. So that was step 1. I'm then going to go across to step 2. And I'm going to multiply 6 by 4, which is 24. And I'm going to add the 1 underneath, which is 25. Okay. I then need to put my placeholder in because I'm working with this number 1 down here, which is actually a 10. So I put my 0 in to show that it's a 10. And now I need to do 1 multiplied by 2. So I go across to my units first. So I'm going to do 1 times 2 is 2. And then 1 times 4 is 4. And then once I've got these two answers here, I need to add them together. So my first answer is 672. Again, going across now. 32 multiplied by 24. Start bottom right, my units. And I'm going to multiply this bottom 4 by the 2 above it. So 4 times 2 is 8. I'm then going to go across from the 4 to the 3 above it. So diagonally left. 4 times 3 is 12. I then, just as before, I put my placeholder in because I'm now working with this bottom 2, which is actually a 20. So to show it's a 20, I put my 0 in the units. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 3 is 6. And then once again, I need to add those together. And I get 768. So this should be a recap because I'm sure by now you will have done this in year 6. So if I go up or go down even. There's the 9 multiplications that I'd like you to have a go at. Again, what I suggest is that you pause the video once I finish speaking, make a note of these calculations because on a lot of people's iPads and computers, it can go to sleep if they're working for a while. All right, so pause now, make a note of all the questions and good luck with solving them. Once you have solved them, obviously press play again and we'll go through the answers. So hopefully by now you've gone through all the answers, or actually you've worked out all the answers. And if we go down, I've shown you my workings and then I've circled the answers. So the first one, 35 times 18 was 630. 28 times 24, 672. 37 multiplied by 16 was 592. 47 multiplied by 23 was 1081. 38 times 34, and in my haste to get these, you can see I've forgotten to put my multiplication signs in. Naughty me. 38 times 34 was 1292. 58 times 16 was 928. 62 times 25 was 1550. 72 multiplied by 48 was 3456. And the last one, 83 times 47 was 3901. So well done for having a go at those. And like I said, if you found those relatively straightforward, well done, because in the subsequent lesson, we're going to be having a look at hundreds, tens and units multiplied by tens and units.